Today we will be showing you how to replace a tape cartridge magazine in a Neo 200S or 400S IBM style tape library. This replacement will not require downtime. It is important to note that while the replacement procedure for all magazines is the same, there are some very important characteristics to distinguish when purchasing a replacement magazine. While the right magazine is the same for both the 200S and the 400S, the left magazines are not. For the 200S, the left-hand magazine has a single cartridge I/O station. For the 400S, there are two different left-hand magazines. The upper magazine has no I/O station at all and is only storage. The lower magazine has a 3-cartridge I/O station. It is very important to note that none of the left-hand magazines are interchangeable in any way. The 200S left-hand magazine will not work in either of the 400S left-hand magazine slots, nor will either of the 400S left-hand magazines work in the 200S left-hand slot. Additionally, the 400S left-hand magazines cannot be interchanged top and bottom. The magazine with the I/O station must always be on the bottom, and the magazine without the I/O station must always be on the top. This is a Neo 200S IBM style library and the corresponding magazine part numbers. This is a Neo 400S IBM style library and the corresponding magazine part numbers. There are a few reasons that you may decide you need a replacement magazine. The first is if you start having robotics errors for a particular slot or slots and you find that tapes do not go in and out of those slots easily. The second is if you have issues unlocking the I/O station using the front panel command. The third is if the robot is unable to calibrate to the magazine because one or more of the plastic magazine targets are broken or missing. Once you have the replacement magazine in hand, the first thing you will need to do is eject the faulty magazine from the library. The first way you will try and do this is by going to the front panel and hitting Enter to get to the main menu. Then go under Control and then Magazines. Then you will have a choice of left or right. Select the side where the faulty magazine is located and hit Enter. This will unlock the magazines on that side. If this is a Neo 400S, this means both magazines will be unlocked, but you only need to pull out the faulty one. If the robot is unable to unlock the side where your faulty magazine is, you will need to use the emergency release for the magazine. This will require access to both the front and rear of the library simultaneously. It is best to have a second person help you with this procedure rather than trying to do it yourself. To use the emergency release, first locate the small hole at the bottom corner of the bottom tape drive of the library. You will need to find the hole for the side that is the magazine you want to release. For the next part, we recommend a small paper clip that is unbent to get in the hole. Push the paper clip in straight and you will feel some resistance as it engages the release lever. Keep pushing until the paper clip stops and will not go any further. While still holding the paperclip all the way in, have the person at the front of the machine pull the faulty magazine straight back and out. Once the magazine is pulled out, you can release the paperclip. At this point, you will need to transfer all tapes from the faulty magazine to the replacement, and then insert the replacement magazine fully into the library. The library will now proceed to inventory the magazine and will ensure that it can calibrate to all points. Once the library is finished scanning the magazine, the library will display idle RAND, or idle SEQ in the lower left-hand corner of the display. Your library should now be fully operational and work as normal. If you have any issues following magazine replacement, please open a ticket through the Rocket Plus customer portal. Thanks for watching. This has been another video by the Top 10 USA Video Production Team. We look forward to sharing more content with you going forward, so please check out our YouTube channel and please subscribe so that you get notified whenever we release a new piece of content.